Next, I want to show you a screenshot I actually took on my phone, Google Maps. This is Beit Hanun, and if you zoom in right here, you can see that the IDF actually drove around in this field and drew all sorts of designs, and they did a Star of David here, which, I think has become distorted to be the modern day swastika as we've seen it in the genocide. This is a way of mocking the Gazans and Palestinians even further. Of course, you can see the kind of bombs that they drop and the craters that they leave behind. We can also see in this second image, I went a little ways south, I believe, and these are bombs that they dropped on roads. So anytime you hear about like ambulances or civilians just walking away being bombed, you can see the size of these craters and how it causes a lot of collateral damage. But stuff like this is war crimes. And all you gotta do is Google Maps, Beit Hanun, you scroll around and you'll see it. I don't know how long Google will keep it up, because I think at some point they're probably going to blur this area, which they kind of do with certain like top secret areas or anything that they find offensive or whatever. But it's interesting. Do we find the Star of David offensive? I think a lot of people do now. When you see the Israeli flag, when you see that symbol, you don't really think of its original intent anymore. Much like the swastika used to be a Buddhist symbol of like peace, but then obviously it's been changed and distorted into what is, the Nazi symbol, the symbol of their party. So I think kind of the same thing has happened to the Star of David here. This is just horrific to look at, and it's crazy that I was able to just easily find it. I scrolled all over Beit Hanun and saw all the craters. You can see all the destroyed homes here. There's all these buildings. It's just nothing but rubble. It's all gray on the map there. And then you just all of a sudden see these tracks where, they took some time away from killing so that they could, carve out a Star of David there. And I mean, this here, kind of, the way these are lined up, this looks like a graveyard. The way we're seeing like little stones laid out a few inches apart. So I can't really tell, but can't really confirm that. But it, looks like either that or it could be crops. But my money would probably be on a graveyard.